Meanie.
What?
Attention, sir, and fantasy football fanatics. As the draft season approaches, don't neglect the most important draft pick of all, your game balls. We all know how injuries can ruin a season, so let Manscaped take care of that Reggie Bush of yours with their skin-safe technology. They should guarantee you have a smooth ride into the playoffs. The leaders in the below-the-waist grooming have created a championship lineup with a Performance Package 4.0, and it's time for you to do the same. Join the 9 million men worldwide who trust Manscaped and get ready for kickoff by going to manscaped.com right now for 20% off plus free shipping with the promo code MIND. Meanie and Meanie, I understand that being in wrestling sometimes you take a shot below the belt there, and even too while you're trimming, sometimes you can hurt Little John and the East Side Boys. How has Manscaped helped your confidence down there while shaving?
Well, I love the Performance Package 4.0 and the lawnmower trimmer 4.0, the 4.0 trimmer. But I'm a big fan of the Weed Whacker because, you know, it's a fantasy football season, which leads to real football. And when I go tailgate at an Eagles game, I want to make sure my nose and ear hairs are nice and trimmed because I don't want to look like I'm holding a pair of pom-poms like I'm a cheerleader or something. So Manscaped's got me looking great this football season.
They got us both cleaned up, and you also want to make sure that your other tailgate looks good by using their Performance Package 4.0, because inside of there, you'll find the Lawnmower 4.0 trimmer, the Weed Whacker ear and nose hair trimmer, the Crop Preserver ball deodorant, Crop Reviver toner, Performance boxer briefs, meaning, and a travel bag to carry all that stuff with you.
Nice.
It's amazing, right? Slotted at quarterback, we have the Lawnmower 4.0 trimmer. The Spaceship is here to guide you on a journey to trim your balls, your body, and even your A-gap. This fourth-generation trimmer also features a cutting-edge ceramic blade to reduce grooming accidents thanks to their advanced skin-safe technology with their 7,000 RPM motor and a multifunction on and off switch that you can engage in a travel lock because, God forbid, you put that thing in your bag. The vibrating stuff going on. TSA is going to have a lot of questions for you. And also, Meanie, it's even waterproof. The Performance Package, yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. It's amazing. The Performance Package 4.0 also includes the Weed Whacker, the Ultimate Flex. Watch it run through ear and nose hairs like Jalen Carter runs through your favorite quarterback. The Weed Whacker is also waterproof and uses a 9,000 RPM motor powered 360-degree rotary dual blade system. The nose and ear hair trimmer provides proprietary skin-safe technology which helps reduce nicks, snags, and tugs in all those sensitive holes. And don't forget, at the end of everything, once everything is all cleaned up, you can use the Crop Preserver ball deodorant and their Crop Reviver to help your little bench warmers be on their A-game while feeling the sun's heat. They also threw in, like we said, the boxers and the Shed travel bag. So, Meanie, guess what, sir?
What's that, man?
Who is the commissioner now? Definitely not. It's definitely not the other guy. It's Manscaped right now. So go to Manscaped right now, manscaped.com, and get 20% off plus free shipping by using the promo code MINDMeanie. That's right, 20% off plus free shipping with the promo code MINDMeanie at manscaped.com. It's time to put the PP back in PPR and get a grip on your pigskin this season with Manscaped. And as always, we thank them for sponsoring the program.
Go birds and go balls.
This is the Mind of the Meanie. Here are your hosts, the Blue Meanie and Adam Barnard.
Peace, world, and welcome everybody to the Mind of the Meanie, your weekly peek into the world according to former WWE superstar and ECW original, the Blue Meanie. Cover wrestling, music, movies, sports, and lots of useless knowledge, all contained in the Mind of the Meanie. I'm your tour guide, Adam Barnard, and he is the Blue Meanie. Meanie! What's on your mind?
It's that time again.
It is that time.
We have things to do this week, so let's do a little Ask Meanie Anything.
We got some shit that came up and got to do some things, and so we're going to ask you some questions for the rest of the show. How's that sound?
Yeah.
So, Meanie, if I may, sir, if I should say, yeah, of course, a question for you. Are you ready to ask Meanie?
I would love to. It's time to ask Meanie anything.
Ask me something.
Don't forget, each week after our shows, we after the bulk of the show, we ask Meanie a bunch of questions using the hashtag AskMeanie. And if you want your questions asked on the show, use that hashtag and let us know, and we may ask them on the show. So I'm going to go back here and find some questions in our chat here. Let's see. I don't know if I asked that one last week. Actually, yeah, but let's start with Mark and Dryden here. I've read that Axl Rotten was a Kiss fan, and we know of your love of Van Halen. What bands were other ECW wrestlers' favorite? Did I ask you that one already?
No.
All right. Well, there it is.
There's a lot of Kiss fans in ECW locker room. Axl. It's definitely Shane. I know Shane went to see Kiss a bunch of times. I remember fucking Axl went to the fucking Kiss concert at Dodger Stadium and then took a red eye to an ECW pay-per-view like the next day. I forget which one it was though. But yeah, a lot of Kiss fans. I was Van Halen. Might be a lot of just Kiss in general.
Yeah.
Because, Kiss was like, Kiss was pro wrestling, so to speak. So, fucking Axl was huge into Marilyn Manson. I was into Van Halen. I was into everything. There was this one time, I don't know if I told this story on the air, but one time we were in Wilkes-Barre, Pennsylvania, and I had like the Kiss Psycho Circus album.
Yep.
Like a month before it came out. So I go there, go to the show. I'm excited, to tell everybody, hey, I got the Kiss album. Yeah. And Tommy Dreamer comes up to me and goes, hey, Meanie, you like Pearl Jam, right? I go, yeah. He goes, Stone Gossard from Pearl Jam's here. I was like, what? What? He's like, yeah. He came here. He showed up with the local radio station. I'm like, where? And he's over there. I look outside. I keep poking my head out the fucking curtain. Fucking looking for Stone Gossard from Pearl Jam. I'm like, where the fuck is he? I don't fucking see him. And so I'm super nerd boy Pearl Jam fan at this point. They're still young. They're still new. Yeah. Newish. So I'm like, fuck, maybe he got scared off. Maybe, he got mobbed. Maybe he rolled out. Who knows? Right. So we get to the next day, we're at the ECW arena. We get to the ECW arena. Balls Mahoney goes, dude, fucking Stone Gossard from Pearl Jam's coming to the show tonight. I invited him. I was like, really? This is fucking amazing. So I didn't miss him after all, right? Yeah. So I'm sitting there, ECW arena. We're sitting at the same you always sit in the same fucking seats, same rituals. Mm-hmm. Every ECW arena show, everybody had their fucking spot. So I'm sitting in my spot. And it's by the old entrance to the back, which was basically just a rickety sliding door. And Balls jumps up and goes, oh, dude, and hugs this guy. This guy, gives Balls a handful of T-shirts and, hey, man, blah, 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 blah. Like, I'm just like not even paying attention. I'm painting my face or whatever. Yeah. I forget what I'm fucking doing. I'm just getting into meanie mode. It's like, dude, what was that all about? I was like, oh, that was Stone Gossard. I went, that was not fucking Stone Gossard from fucking Pearl Jam, right? Yeah, it was. Bullshit. Where is he? Dude, he's up, at the, the way the ECW used to be configured, where the hard cam was, VIPs could go sit up on that stage. So I go up there, I'm looking, I'm like, where is he? He's like, right there. He points to this guy who I don't fucking know who the fuck he is. When that's not fucking Stone Gossard. So I fucking rally the fucking troops, and it's like we're in this fucking huddle in one of the side rooms. It's me. I don't know if Balls is in there, but me, Bubba Ray Dudley, fucking Harry Slash, who did all the music for ECW, Paul Heyman, a whole bunch of us. We're like, it's like, dude, we've been duped. That's not fucking Stone Gossard. Blah blah blah. And then, Harry Slash goes, well, the first night I met Paul, I didn't recognize Paul. I was like, that's not Stone Gossard. So you know what I fucking did?
What?
In fucking Blue Meanie gear, I went out and fucking jumped in my car and drove 10 blocks. At that time, I lived like 13 blocks from the ECW Arena. Now I just live like 2. I drove 13 blocks home. And like, this is back in the day where I was like trying to find any CD that had fucking Stone Gossard's photo on it. I found a bootleg.
Oh, shit.
I was big into buying the bootlegs. I was like, oh, there's a photo. So I hop back in my fucking car, drive back to the arena. I go, this is fucking Stone Gossard. So all of us go to the top of the fucking stage for the VIP, the hard cam VIP. And like, it's like a cartoon where like everybody leans in from like, all of us like lean in to look at the guy and then like go back and then grab fucking Gabe Skopolsky. Gabe, what's up, man? Go ask this guy to sign this fucking CD. The guy says he's Stone Gossard. Ask him to sign this photo. So Gabe with his pen goes, hey, can you sign this? And the guy looks at the photo, looks over to the fucking side of the stage where our heads are peeking out, like we're peeking from behind the bushes, behind the door to see his reaction. The guy signs it, puts it down, jumps off the fucking high part of the stage on the lower stage, off the lower stage, out the fucking side door and left the building. Because he knew he had been fucking had, because I was like, there's no fucking way. There's no fucking way that's fucking Stone Gossard. And like, I didn't want anybody getting over on us,
Yeah.
And then like the whole thing, and like when fake Stone Gossard showed up, like he gives Balls these t-shirts. I was like, what shirts did they give you? Look down, he handed him a bunch of like Marilyn Manson shirts.
Ah, jeez.
Why was Stone Gossard a Pearl Jam? You Marilyn Manson fucking shirts. Dude, I don't know. God damn it, Balls.
Fucking Balls.
Dude.
Dude, I'm just still like, dude. That needs to be a clip on the board.
Dude.
Hi, Carl, isolate that for me and turn it up to 11 so I can put it on the board here.
Dude.
Oh,
every now and then, every now and then I'll, text Bubba Ray Dudley. I was like, hey, have you seen Stone Gossard lately? Or and he's like,
that's heat,
like,
bro. That's heat.
Yeah. Fucking, fake ass fucking Stone Gossard.
I love it, dude. If this wasn't
that's my ECW music story,
If this episode wasn't a full Ask Meanie Anything, the name of the show would be Fake Ass Stone Gossard. So, Pod Squad member Nate Smythe wants to know,
you.
How many ding dong coin does Meanie think he can get before he gets sick? Hostess ding dong coin.
Hostess ding dong coin.
That was the funniest fucking thing I've watched in, I can't even tell you how long.
For those uninitiated to what the fuck we're talking about.
As soon as he started.
So I'm a big fan of the fucking Dudesy podcast. And I've turned Adam onto the podcast. The Dudesy podcast, which Dudesy is a podcast run by an AI with Will Sasso and Chad Colchin. And they had to do Dudesy, the AI, tasked Will with doing ad reads as Jesse Ventura. And there was a fake promotion by Hostess Ding Dongs to get Ding Dong coin points. So he's reading it like, and it's not Hostess Ding Dongs. It was just like Singular ding dong.
It's just nothing was plural. Nothing was plural.
Hostess ding dong coin. Fucking hysterical.
I'm trying to pull it up and see if I can just give you a sampling of what he sounds like. Yeah, it's fucking good. Hold on.
And the best part, they had fucking Karrion Kross come on and redo the same ad read.
Here it is. Here he is.
The hostess snack cake ding dong eat-a-thon is back. All month long you can get ding dong coin when you eat hostess ding dong.
Just as soon as he started, right? And then they get Kross to do it.
And then Kross is like, what the fuck did I just read?
He's sitting in an airport reading this fucking copy about Ding Dong Coin. Oh my God.
Ding Dong
The
Coin.
hostess Ding Dong Coin.
You tell me, Ventura. You tell me, McMahon.
You tell me. Don't ask me. I was in the Gulf of Tonkin.
Jesse the Body Ventura.
I was out partying all night with REO Speedwagon. Oh my God. Dude, so fucking good, man. Nate, thank you for that. I needed that laugh.
Shout out to the dudes, you guys. I love that fucking podcast.
It's so good. Like, just as soon as he started, like, it was one of those clips where it came up and I just started laughing. And the more they talked, the harder I laughed and couldn't catch my breath. And I was like, I'm sold completely. If I wasn't sold before on this show, completely sold now. So
yeah, me and Will's like me and him are so much alike, just he'll say things talk about things that I was either doing or thinking about during the week, and he'll say something on the podcast. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
I was just thinking about that. And then we have our pod squad, and they their podcast, they call themselves the Pals of Dudesy, which is they have their PODs as well, which is interesting.
It's an interesting choice. I mean, we were there first, but that's okay.
Yeah. Yeah. We're not competing.
No.
But love those guys. Love Will, love Chad. I'll DM them every now and then when I get some UFO news or whatever.
Oh yeah, dude. I love that I love that group chat that we have with Carl with the UFO stuff, man. And I may not be able to respond right away, but I'm always watching what you send over, and typically at the office, because I'm like, yes, of course, I'm busy filing documents, and here I am watching videos from Meanie on UFOs. Let's see what else is going on here in the chats and stuff. Okay, Veterans with Benefits podcast wants to know. Actually, you know what? I'm going to ask from the pod squad here. Anthony Camerata wants to know, is it well known Meanie likes seltzer, but does he like kombucha, or does that make him practice butt yodeling?
Oh, I guess a little inside baseball. If you're watching at patreon.com/Mind of the Meanie, I am drinking a bottle of kombucha, Health Aid. This is my favorite one, Health Aid, kombucha, Pink Lady Apple. They're all good, but that's the one that's my go-to.
Fun fact, and also Mrs. Goober's favorite as well.
Yeah, it's good for the gut health, good for the duties.
Yep.
Especially after a night of drinking I did last night. So I left a whole fucking pot of caramello in a Wawa fucking bathroom the other day. Just sat down and fucking beer shits are no fucking joke.
This is a drizzling shits.
It wasn't drizzling, young man. It was hot and thick. Hot, thick shits in the Wawa bathroom.
I can't remember what regular air smells like.
I come to
Thick
the bathroom.
shits.
Dude comes to the bathroom. I'm taking a shit, and he goes, you know how much longer you're going to be? I was like, you tell me.
You tell me, Ventura.
You tell me.
Oh my God.
I'm 20 PBRs deep, and
I've been partying all night with
Crown App.
Been partying all night with Gerald Hall and Bob Woodward, and we've been taking shots of absinthe, taking mescaline.
Absinthe is no fucking joke, man.
Dude, crazy shit.
That's like drinking fucking coolant.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Ooh.
We drank that at fucking Bam's house one night, and that was not pleasant. It was not good either. Like, it's not.
Tonight was a long week.
Oh.
You do it just to do it.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, I did it, and it's fucking.
Doing something I shouldn't be doing.
But it wasn't. It was not not pleasant. It was not a pleasant experience. So
good Lord.
Never again.
I do have
seltzer.
Seltzer. Yeah, I can't think of words right now.
I have it's the first day with my new mouth too.
Fuck it, let's open them up.
Yeah, let's crack them here. I have I've already cracked it. Full disclosure, I've already cracked it. But this is sparkling water from Orange Mango from the Royal Farms up the road. It's not the cheap shit from the vending machine I used to get in our very early episodes, which, as you know, Meanie, you can listen to right now. If you go to mindofthemeanie.com, you can go back and listen to that all the way in the back, all the way. So we're gonna crack it open in 3, 2, 1. There it is. It's still got sizzle.
There we go.
It's a little sizzle on the microphone.
Yeah, here we go. Pinkies up.
Mm-hmm. Oh man, that's good shit. I got a good one coming.
Oh,
there it is.
There's a fucking air bubble.
Yep. I see. I can't belch too loud because what'll happen is
air bubble or coronary.
Two things will happen. I'll wake the baby up and then I'll hear Mrs. Goober. What the fuck you burping so loud for?
Yeah.
Or she'll go, oh my God, do you have to do that? Like, don't tell me.
It's natural.
Don't tell me how to live. At least I'm not farting, okay? Don't tell me, Ventura. Actually, Vanessa Bello's got a question.
Yes.
Vanessa wants to know.
Hello, Vanessa.
Vanessa wants to know, has Meanie seen the full track listing for the upcoming Dolly Parton super album, Rockstar?
No, but I'm excited. I do. Let's do it.
I'm pulling it up right now. Hold on one second. Thank you for sending that to me the other day as well.
Got burnt myself.
There she is.
I'm gonna have to fucking text Mrs. Meanie, come in and fucking hit me on the back.
Oh, Michael McDonald's on the record. It keeps you burning.
I can't forget not in love anymore. I can't forget you'll never ever be the same.
Every time you need.
That is some fucking panty dropping music.
It's right. That song slaps. It bangs, and I'll have you know, Meanie, it fucks. It's a great record, man.
I'll get your finger soggy. Get some soggy fingers to Michael McDonald. Come over here, girl, and prune these fingers.
Hey, girl.
Oh boy, were you swimming? Nah, girl, that's you. Come over here and get some of this bad credit, girl.
I got my 95 Geo Prism. I'm coming to pick you up in, girl. Even got the cardboard speakers.
Yeah, full tank of gas.
And by full tank, I mean a quarter, because you got to help me fill it up. Oh my God, that was
go
great.
Down to the world and get some fried chicken.
Oh wow,
I'm just saying because you had the Royal Farms bottle.
Oh yeah, dude, Royal Farms chicken is
really good chicken.
It's really good. Like, you would be surprised.
Crazy.
Like, it's if you've never been to Royal Farms, it seems to be more of a regional thing around here. Jersey, Delaware, and they have one up the street from our house now. But yeah, you would look at it, you're like, oh shit, that doesn't sound great. And then you eat there, you're like, this is the best fried chicken I've ever had. So
yeah.
No, dude, this track list is bonkers. So I'm just gonna go down the list of like guests. There we go. Richie Sambora, Sting, Steve Perry, Ann Wilson, Howard Leese. Who else? Who else? John Fogerty, Kid Rock. You pop me with that one. Steven Tyler, Warren Haynes, Stevie Nicks.
Nice.
Peter Frampton, Joan Jett and the Blackhearts. Holy shit, man. Chris Stapleton, Miley Cyrus, Pink, Brandy Carlisle.
Awesome.
Kevin Cronin, Debbie Harry. Oh, that's going to... Oh, they're doing Heart of Glass.
Kevin Cronin from REO Speedwagon.
Yeah, there you go, from REO Speedwagon. Off the Road with Jesse Ventura.
REO Speed Dealer.
Yo, dude, they're doing Heart of Glass with Debbie Harry, and they're doing Don't Let the Sun Go Down on Me with Sir Elton John.
Fucking, I know what I'm buying once we get off of here.
Melissa Etheridge. Oh, man, that song's going to bang. Lizzo, she's covering We Are the Champions and We Will Rock You.
Who, Lizzo?
No. Dolly Parton.
Oh, okay.
Lizzo and Dolly Parton are doing Stairway to Heaven.
Interesting.
Let me see. Rob Halford? Really? With Nikki Sixx and John 5 on the same song.
Nice.
Simon LeBon, Linda Perry, Emmylou Harris and Sheryl Crow, Pat Benatar and Neil Giraldo,
Awesome.
Michael McDonald, Ronnie minute by minute, Ronnie McDowell, the Jordanaires, Let It Be with Paul McCartney and Ringo Starr with special guests Peter Frampton and Mick Fleetwood.
Amazing.
And Freebird with Leonard Skinner.
She does Freebird.
She's singing Freebird with Leonard Skinner. Bro.
Yeah.
Bro.
That album will be purchased.
Not even just on the
as
digital.
Vanessa Bella says in the chat here, November 17th, but that date cannot come fast enough.
Literally, I want this to fast forward right fucking now.
Yeah.
Oh my God, dude, this is gonna crazy. Man, what else is she covering here? Let me see here. I'm gonna go down this list.
I'm a big fan of cover songs, just
she's doing a ton of covers like Every Breath You Take by Sting, Open Arms by Journey, Magic Man, which is a Heart record. I love that record. Yeah. I Want You Back. Maybe is that the Jackson 5 record?
I Want You Back. I don't know.
Purple Rain she's doing.
Really?
Baby I Love Your Way, which is a classic Peter Frampton song. Hate Myself for Loving You, which I think is Joan Jett and the Blackbirds.
Peter Frampton, another yacht rock staple.
That's right. Bob Seger, she's covering fucking Night Moves, dude. Man, that fucking record is great. Oh, they're doing Pink and Brandy Carlisle and Dolly are doing I Can't Get No Satisfaction. Oh no, another they're doing REO Speedwagon, Keep on Loving You. Stairway to Heaven, they're doing that one. My Blue Tears, which is that that's a Dolly Parton record. What's Up by Four Non Blondes.
Four Non Blondes. You know why they're called Four Non Blondes?
Well, because they're all brunette.
Well, no. The singer Linda Perry, that's a good guess.
Thank you.
Singer Linda Perry sounds a lot like the singer from Concrete Blonde.
Oh.
So people are like, anytime they would hear them play, be like, you sound like Concrete Blonde. So they're like, oh yeah, we're Four Non Blondes. So yeah, useless knowledge.
Hey man, that's what we do here at Mind of the Meanie. That's what we're good at.
And
man.
what's it? Carlisle. What's her first name again? I'm sorry.
Emma.
No.
Oh no. Wait. Randy Carlisle. I'm sorry, read the wrong line. Randy Carlisle.
Dude. She does an amazing cover of Soundgarden's Black Hole Sun.
Really?
She does, and she actually did one live with fucking the band. Fucking Soundgarden came up on stage and did Black Hole Sun with her singing. She's amazing.
Wow, dude, I'd love to check that out. I'll have to pull that up.
I need to listen to her originals. I fell in love with the cover, and I was like, oh, she's amazing, which she is, but I need to listen to her originals as well.
Vanessa, thank you so much for reminding me of this, because I was going to talk about this on the show. Oh my God. And they're Camerata said they're going to release this on cassette tape.
Amazing.
So it's going to be a 4 LP, 2 CDs, so a double disc, John, and 2 cassette tapes. Fuck, dude, I know exactly what I'm buying. I'm buying all 3. Man.
Amazing.
Dude, this is going to be so good. I am hyped for this. She pursued Mick Jagger to do vocals with the Rolling Stones cover, but he had a scheduling conflict.
Oh.
And she failed to reunite Jimmy Page and Robert Plant for Stairway to Heaven.
Oh, man.
Yeah, that would have been crazy good.
That would have been amazing.
Oh, man, this is going to be great. I can't wait to listen to this. So she's already released World on Fire, We Are the Champions, and We Will Rock You, and then Let It Be just was released earlier this week, it looks like.
I'll have to check that out.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Thanks for the heads up, Vanessa. That's awesome.
Seriously, thank you for this. This is incredible. Let's see. What's going on?
Got our hookup.
She got the hookup. Holla, if you hear me.
Holla. Yeah. Vanessa Bello.
That's right. They say, I just said Samoa Joe and Kurt Angle in the mix. Vanessa's got 141 and 2/3% chance of giving us the best fucking musical selections here. So appreciate you, Vanessa. Should bring out the mesh again. Veterans with Benefits podcast wants to know, or says, hey, Meanie, did you know that the Sandman is in The Last Dance? The second to last episode. Go Birds.
Oh, yeah. Fucking Sandman was living in Utah at the time. This is when the Bulls were facing the Utah Jazz. And I guess somebody tipped Sandman off to where their hotel was, and he was just hanging out in the lobby, just like with the rest of the fans.
Oh, shit.
So you see the Bulls coming through the lobby in gear, in their they didn't even change. They just left the building in their fucking basketball uniforms, whatever you want to call them.
Yeah.
And you see Sandman go, no, no. Just fucking beyond amusing. Right, that's right up there when like Sandman loves golf too.
Yeah,
and there was like a local golf thing, and not a local golf thing. There was a golf thing locally here because Tiger Woods was there. He's not like a local golfer, so I don't know what the fuck I was talking about. But Tiger Woods is at the fucking tee, and he's about to swing off, and after you hear Sandman's voice go, Tommy Dreamer's fat.
Oh, God.
And that there's a clip of that going that went around forever. It's still got to be on YouTube, but that's Sandman Ribbon Dreamer. So yeah,
it's amazing.
Yeah, Sandman's voice is on video with Tiger Woods, and he's on actual video with Michael Jordan. It's amazing.
That's great.
And hey, I'm going to see Dennis Rodman. Well, if you're listening to this, I have possibly already met Dennis Rodman because this drops as I'm on my way back from StarCast.
And you know what?
Dennis Rodman's StarCast.
You know what, Meanie? I can't wait I really want to ask you about that right now, but because this is Ask Meanie, I'm going to wait until next week to ask you about it, if that's okay.
That makes too much sense.
Because I feel like this is an Ask Meanie, and I want to save that for next week because I don't want to fuck up the flow here. But I will say, Carlo Carlson's got a question. Say Blue, do you have any thoughts on your run as CAPW heavyweight champion? And say Goob, hi. What is your favorite wrestling hold?
I was the Cleveland All-Pro heavyweight champion. See that? Yeah, that was good. Nice.
Did you hear it?
That was a seltzer. It wasn't a seltzer kiss.
No, that was a. What did he call? What did Anthony call it? That was a little butt yodel there. It was just a little one.
Yeah. That was Ding Dong Coin.
Ding Dong Coin, Ventura.
Hold on. I'm not going to be out. Don't know my own fucking pocket. Hold on.
Let's go. I know I'm going to get a call for Carl. You guys got to stop farting in the fucking microphones, man.
Was it coming through the Ethernet cable?
He's sitting in his room in Arizona. Jesus Christ.
This stinks.
That fucking stings, man. What the fuck are you guys eating out there?
It's like when you fart in a Catholic school uniform. You fart, it goes up your slacks, up your shirt, and right to the collar.
You gotta just fucking own it, dude. You can't do anything. You gotta fucking own that shit.
Oh, but of course I sat into it, right?
I got the fan blowing at me, so like half of it went away, but the other half is just like lingering right here. Not pleasant.
Yeah, you were the polar opposite of subtle on that fucking fart.
I wasn't trying to be either. I was just hoping I was just gonna do it right through.
You lifted like a good 2 to 3 inches.
Dude, my grandmother was notorious for doing that. She would go into rooms and lean, right? And she would let out the most vicious farts. And she'd go, I'm sorry, that slipped. Bullshit, Patsy. That didn't slip. You let that shit lead out.
And my mom would fart and go, oh, I shot a bunny. Shot a bunny?
She used to say the same thing, too.
Really?
Where was the bunny?
I shot a bunny. Dude, you farted so hard I fell at the bottom of my feet. I'm in South Philly.
Felt that rumble from Downingtown all the way to South Philly, brother. Oh, my God.
Way down in Downingtown.
Way on down in Downingtown. Meanie.
What?
Attention, sir, and fantasy football fanatics. As the draft season approaches, don't neglect the most important draft pick of all, your game balls. We all know how injuries can ruin a season, so let Manscaped take care of that Reggie Bush of yours with their skin-safe technology. They should guarantee you have a smooth ride into the playoffs. The leaders in the below-the-waist grooming have created a championship lineup with a Performance Package 4.0, and it's time for you to do the same. Join the 9 million men worldwide who trust Manscaped and get ready for kickoff by going to manscaped.com right now for 20% off plus free shipping with the promo code MIND. Meanie and Meanie, I understand that being in wrestling sometimes you take a shot below the belt there, and even too while you're trimming, sometimes you can hurt Little John and the East Side boys. How has Manscaped helped your confidence down there while shaving?
Well, I love the Performance Package 4.0 and the lawnmower trimmer 4.0, the 4.0 trimmer. But I'm a big fan of the weed whacker because, you know, it's a fantasy football season, which leads to real football. And when I go tailgate at an Eagles game, I want to make sure my nose and ear hairs are nice and trimmed because I don't want to look like I'm holding a pair of pom-poms like I'm a cheerleader or something. So Manscaped's got me looking great this football season.
They got us both cleaned up, and you also want to make sure that your other tailgate looks good by using their Performance Package 4.0, because inside of there, you'll find the Lawnmower 4.0 trimmer, the Weed Whacker ear and nose hair trimmer, the Crop Preserver ball deodorant, Crop Reviver toner, Performance boxer briefs, meaning, and a travel bag to carry all that stuff with you. Nice. It's amazing, right? Slotted at quarterback, we have the Lawnmower 4.0 trimmer. The spaceship is here to guide you on a journey to trim your balls, your body, and even your A-gap. This fourth-generation trimmer also features a cutting-edge ceramic blade to reduce grooming accidents thanks to their advanced skin-safe technology with their 7,000 RPM motor and a multifunction on and off switch that you can engage in a travel lock because, God forbid, you put that thing in your bag. There's vibrating stuff going on. TSA is going to have a lot of questions for you. And also, Meanie, it's even waterproof. The Performance Package, yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. It's amazing. The Performance Package 4.0 also includes the Weed Whacker, the Ultimate Flex. Watch it run through ear and nose hairs like Jalen Carter runs through your favorite quarterback. The Weed Whacker is also waterproof and uses a 9,000 RPM motor powered 360-degree rotary dual blade system. The nose and ear hair trimmer provides proprietary skin-safe technology which helps reduce nicks, snags, and tugs in all those sensitive holes. And don't forget, at the end of everything, once everything is all cleaned up, you can use the Crop Preserver ball deodorant and their Crop Reviver to help your little bench warmers be on their A-game while feeling the sun's heat. They also threw in, like we said, the boxers and the shed travel bag. So, Meanie, guess what, sir?
What's that, man? Who
is the commissioner now? Definitely not. It's definitely not the other guy. It's Manscaped right now. So go to Manscaped right now, manscaped.com, and get 20% off plus free shipping by using the promo code MINDMeanie. That's right, 20% off plus free shipping with the promo code MINDMeanie at manscaped.com. It's time to put the PP back in PPR and get a grip on your pigskin this season with Manscaped. And as always, we thank them for sponsoring the program.
Go birds and go balls. Yeah, I was a Cleveland All-Pro heavyweight champion for JT Lightning's promotion. Rest in peace, JT Lightning. We lost him way too soon as well. It was very cool because I won the title from Tracy Smothers, another one of my mentors. The footage is out there somewhere, and it's like the most ridiculous thing ever. Like, I think Tracy Smothers were retired and unretired during the match. Like he powdered out of the ring to announce his retirement, and then he announced he was unretired.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, and it was cool. It was cool to win that. It was cool to finally work for JT because I had known JT. I've JT Lightning. I started training in Ohio. He's out of Cleveland, and I went to one of his shows with Al. Al worked Shane Douglas on a show. I just went along for the ride, and so to finally, get to work for JT was really cool. So I got to do his the show where I won the title, and I feel bad because I can't remember who I lost it to. Big Terry Gordy built like brother, just. It was a really cool match. It was like at an amphitheater in Cleveland. It was like right on the river, and that was the last time I saw Luna Vachon.
Oh man,
Luna was on that show, and Luna wrestled Jessica Havoc.
Oh, okay.
A very young Jessica Havoc at the time, and Mrs. Meanie came along for the ride, and Mrs. Meanie and Luna hit it off. But to be Cleveland All-Pro champion for JT Lightning was really cool. It was cool to drive out there, cool to work for him, cool to reconnect with him because I had seen him here and there, and then like me and JT hadn't talked in a while, and then like we reconnected, and he booked me on a couple shows, which was awesome. So I had a great time.
My favorite wrestling hold. I love the figure 4 leg lock, man. Just super dope. It's a great hold. Like, it's classic. Easy. And anyone who does it right, you're going to sell the shit out of it, right? Like Ric Flair. I used to love watching Ric Flair put people in the figure 4. I would say that's my favorite. I do like a lot of what Karrion Kross does now, though. Like, I'm a big fan I'm an unapologetic fan of Karrion Kross. And I love the chokeholds that he does. I mean, he just makes it look fucking natural. So, love that as well.
He does mixed martial arts.
Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, which he
knows his shit.
He inspired my son to start taking those classes. We're going to get him started in the next couple of weeks. Yeah, he saw him. I think I was flipping on Instagram. I was like, oh, look, bud, Karrion Kross, because he used to do karate when a couple years ago. Yeah. Trying to find something for to do. And I was like, hey, look, he's doing Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. And James was very excited about that. So also a big Kross fan as well. So let me see. Mark and Dryden's got a question for us here, and that may take us out to the end of the show here. What are your guys' favorite current theme songs in wrestling at the moment?
Ooh. That's a good question.
I know mine if you're thinking.
What's that?
I said I have mine ready if you're thinking.
Yeah, go for it.
I have 2 that are my favorite. Io Sky and Finn Balor.
Yeah.
That, when I was at SummerSlam, they hit Finn Balor's music, and the windows rattled, and it reminded me of my car. I used to have this Chevy Blazer with 2 12-inch subwoofers in the back, and the glass at the top of Ford Field was rattling. I mean, it was rumbling so loud, and it's just that bump, 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 bump. Super fucking dope. And Io Sky's got that fucking just crazy good music. I don't think besides the 2 of them, I don't think anybody's got anything better right now.
Yeah, I love Finn Balor's theme. Like, I play MLB The Show a lot, and they let you put your own music in there. Yeah, for like a jukebox, which I dare fucking Madden to start doing it. That's the first thing I do when I buy Madden football is I turn off all the fucking music. Yeah, because it's nothing I listen to. And, I just because it's new, I'm not really into like new stuff. I like some new stuff, but not, like I said, you're still talking to a guy who listens to fucking yacht rock, and shit like that. But I put Finn Balor's theme in the game just as random jukebox music. Like if I'm in between games, they play random songs and stuff like that. I'm everything from Rick Springfield to fucking, Slayer. I'm not in the game. Miss Meanie will pop for some of the songs that just randomly come up. But I got Finn in there. Finn's definitely Finn Balor. Of course, I have to say CM Punk because I love Living Color.
Yeah.
You know, Living Color is amazing. When that album came out, that first album came out, that my Saturday nights, I would sit there with my fucking headphones on, playing that and playing like Super Mario, you know, fucking on Nintendo, and just listen to that album at nauseum, you know. And then they came out with a couple home videos that were really good too.
Yeah.
What's Up and Time's Up. I'm sorry. And I forget the name of the other one, but it was more of like a tour diary, which I'm a big fan of, like tour diaries and stuff like that. I miss bands doing that. Like Skid Row put out like two really cool tour diaries. Pantera put out a bunch of cool tour diaries, and Living Color did one, you know, and there was some footage of them when they opened up for the Stones and stuff like that, which was really cool. But you know, I would definitely have to say Finn Balor, CM Punk, you know, as far as favorite themes.
I have one more question for us to wrap up the episode today. RJ Krasinski, what's up, RJ? What's going on?
What up, RJ?
Go ahead and check out Reffing It Up. It's a great podcast. Yeah. It's fucking fantastic. Would you ever go back to a wrestling company as a producer or coach on a regular basis?
Oh, absolutely. There's been a couple of times where I've looked at like different companies' websites, and as far as like trying to join creative, and they want you to submit a fucking sample fucking script, and I'm like, nah. I'm more of a, you tell me your idea and here's what I think kind of guy, and let's work on how making your idea better. Like kind of like a muse. Not saying I have the best ideas, but I'm pretty good with what ifs. You know, I always like to, I'm a big fan of the what if. You know, you come at me with an idea, I go, okay, that's a great idea, but what if we did this? And either do it or veto it. But I would love to be in that capacity where I can go backstage and, you know, a young talent comes up to me with an idea for a promo or an idea for a match, and I sit there and go, hey, this is what I think, but how about that? You know, and trying to help people make, you know, their promo or their match unique to them. You know, when I was in WWE, like when I was in ECW, me and Al came up with the idea for Val Venus, but we came up with it for Danny Doring, just joking around.
Yeah.
And me and Al went up to Paul. This was at the Wonderland dog track in Revere, Massachusetts. Like, Paul, we came up with this idea for Danny Doring, former porn star, comes out and goes, you know, you might know me from movies like, you know, Schindler's Fist or, you know, whatever. And, you know, he comes out, he's got a little, he's got a washcloth, you know, and all this stuff. And because at the time, Danny, you know, looked like he could have been like a real sleazy character, you know. And Paul shook both of his hands, both me and Al's hands. He goes, that's a great idea. You guys created a great character, right? You know, then a couple months later, hello, ladies. So ironically enough, I go to WWE. I'm sitting in the fucking stands, and Val Venus comes up to me and goes, hey, Al says you're pretty good with ideas for promos. I start giving him ideas for promos, and he would go and use them. It's like, ain't this some shit? You know?
Oh, man. I love it.
Yeah. Yeah.
I could see you booking, really. I could see you doing some good shit as a producer, man.
I would love to put me in a production meeting, and let's read some ideas, and let me raise my hand and go, I have an idea. I like to expound on other people's ideas, you know?
Well, Bruce or Tony, friends of the show,
Yes.
BP and TK, as we call them colloquially here because we're friends. You know, hey, listen, I know a blue guy, by the way, who would be great in your production meeting. So, and also too, what else he's great at is answering your questions each and every week. And then also for a full show. So we thank you very much for sending in your questions. Don't forget to tweet them at us using the hashtag AskMeanie. So we do a segment at the end of every show each week. And Blue, I want to thank you for doing the program, as Dave LaGreca has referred to you, Blue. I'd like to also know, sir, where everyone can keep up with you on social media when they're not listening to our program.
Well, thank you, kind sir. If you would like to follow the Blue Meanie on all forms of social media, that's Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, kind of TikTok, and now Threads.
Yeah.
At Blue Meanie on all forms of social media. If you would like to support the Blue Meanie, go to prowrestlingtees.com/Blue Meanie. If you'd like to support Mind of the Meanie, go to prowrestlingtees.com/Mind of the Meanie. Collar and Elbow, the wrestling brand, go to collarandelbowbrand.com. Use coupon code Meanie. Use coupon code MIND to save 10%. Shout out to Rod Hicks. He's doing an amazing job over there at collarandelbowbrand.com. Now you have like some cool looking wrestling shirts. And if you're beard like a fellow like myself, if that makes sense, go to madcatbeardcare.com. Get the Blue Spruce beard oil and balm right over there at bluespruce.com. I'm dumb. At madcatbeardcare.com. Shout out to Josh Thornton. He's doing an amazing job rounding up the kitties, making them feel better and letting them back out into their natural habitat. The Ultra Pro Wrestling video game coming to all major consoles in 2024. Ultra Pro Wrestling contains not only original characters created by the great Hal Haney, but many real-world wrestlers, including myself and many others that I'm trying not to spoil. Go to ultraprowrestling.com. That's ultraprowrestling.com. Or follow them on Twitter at UPW Video Game. They have, as of this recording, they had a video, spotlight video showing a lot of stuff that they got going on with the video game. Amazing stuff. I think this game is going to be one for the ages. So go to ultraprowrestling.com and follow them on Twitter at UPW Video Game. The Figure Collections Bone Crushing Wrestler Series 1 variant of the Blue Meanie, that's me, are available now, as in right now. All Series 1s can be ordered now at shop.figurecollections.com. That's shop.figurecollections.com. Get yourself an old school Blue Meanie or the BWO Blue Meanie. Either way, there are no wrong choices. To have the Blue Meanie on your podcast, go to podstarz.net. That's PODSTARZ.net. Register your podcast and then book the Blue Guy for your podcast. Shout out to Jim Nilsson over at glaciersofIce.com. Jim made a 3 of 3 only handmade custom BWO Air Jordan 1 sneaker for Stevie Nova and myself. Each pair takes Jim about 50 hours per pair. So if you want to see these beautiful works of art, go follow Jim on social media at GOI Kicks. Again, that's following him on all forms of social media at GOI Kicks. Cameo.com/Blue Meanie BWO for birthdays, holidays, and well wishes. Go to cameo.com/Blue Meanie BWO and let's make somebody's day a little bit brighter. But most importantly, Mr. Barnard, where can we find you?
Well, thank you, Mr. Meanie. I appreciate that. You can find me on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, Threads, and also Blue Sky, which is kind of glitchy as shit, so I haven't really used it much, to be honest with you. But I have my username. This is Goober. Yes, it's my handle. No, I'm not changing it. It's a brand, pal, so find me there. You can also listen to my second show, Foundation Radio, at foundationradio.net, and hear both of these shows on the Premier Podcast Network, which we are now a part of, so go check that out. BrothersGaddor.com. You can pick up your very own Adam Barnard Wrestle Buddy. It's the first one of its kind. There's 25 made. There's only a handful left. Go pick one up now. BrothersGaddor.com. You can also get the Blue Meanie, the stuffed guy, the blue stuffed guy there, and you can also get a two-pack, that's right, a two-pack of both of your favorite podcast hosts at BrothersGaddor.com. The Feinberg Method, use promo code Goober and save up to 20% off of your entire purchase, not just physical well-being, but also mental well-being, and tell them Goober sent you. 10th Ward Barbershop, the homies over there in Pittsburgh, downtown Lawrenceville. Go ahead and ask for Kane. Tell him Goober sent you as well. You can schedule your appointment today at 10thwardbarbershop.com. ProWrestlingTees.com/Foundation Radio. ProWrestlingTees.com/Mind of the Meanie. Pick up a shirt. Keep the lights on at Casa DeMeanie and the Barnard home for wayward and troubled youth. Don't forget to sign up today at patreon.com/Mind of the Meanie. Become a part of the Pod Squad with tiers starting at just $10. Thank you to Manscaped, who helped sponsor this program today. And I want to thank you for listening. As always, leave us a 5-star review. Subscribe today. Download our episodes. Telegraph, as they say, telegraph, telephone, tell a random fucking person at the 7-Eleven or the Wawa where you're getting coffee. Shout it, but also tell a wrestler too. And then shout it at them, like, listen to the Mind of the Meanie. It's a great program. Thank you, Pod Squad. We appreciate you sticking around and being here with us while we record for the Blue Meanie. I am Adam Barnard. Join us again each and every week as we take a trip to the mind
Blue World Order.
of the Meanie. Peace.
This episode of Mind of the Meanie is hosted and executively produced by the Blue Meanie and Adam Barnard. It was mixed and engineered by Carl Pinnell. Additional narration is provided by the executive voice, Sam Krebs. Our intro music was performed by the Swamp Candles. Our outro music was performed by Chikara. Additional musical accompaniment is produced by Enrichment. Follow us on Instagram and Twitter at Mind of the Meanie and become our patron on Patreon by going to patreon.com/Mind of the Meanie. Find our entire show archive at mindofthemeanie.com. This has been a Butts Carlton media production. Butts Carlton, proprietor.
Blue World Order.
Dad, why is Blue Meanie's brain out?